basically make sure there's no runny water on there so it's not going to slip right off, and you bang it down, give it a couple of hits, wet your hands, and apply pressure sideways, get the speed with your foot going up fairly fast, and move the clay around so you can go up and down, with side hand, top hand. And I can watch the clay with my, because I'm only covering half of it up, but the rotation means I'm touching every little surface of that clay as it spins, so it can't escape. And then find the center, press down to about a centimeter from the bottom, pull out, not too far because it's only a small T-ball. And I always do that because when you're learning you get S-cracks. I probably don't need to do it at this stage in my life, but basically it's a habit. So it just compresses the bottom. That's all on that side. Now we're going over to this side, pressing with your outside fingers. Your inside fingers are gliding just to kind of control. So it's all about pushing that way. Same again, bottom. Inside is just resisting, but the outside fingers are doing all the work. Let go slowly. Now I'm going to slow the wheel down a touch. That was done about medium speed. Now push. Inside fingers are going to push back this time to give myself a little bit of volume. Wet it again. Use the sponge to dribble right on the rim so it goes inside and outside. And then push again with the inside to give it some volume. The outside fingers are just gliding at this point. It's about as much volume as we're going to get from that piece. Now this rib just gives you places your wire will slide underneath, but it also, if you hold it right, you can actually give yourself a foot so you don't need to trim these practically at all. Now this tool is going to be bent a little bit. You push out with the inside fingers against the edge of the metal tool. Now I'm pushing back with the metal tool just to control it a little bit. Take the water off. You can still, the inside is still really slippery. So I'm going to do that edge thing again at the bottom, push it out. So you can give it sort of a harder flat underneath of the pot, because I'm going to flute it underneath there when it's trimmed. And then using the metal rib, give yourself a little line, another one at the top, just to give yourself a little edge, and it sort of focuses your eye on that middle area. That one I just did up. This one, you can kind of do that that motion basically, just very carefully, so you don't dent too much. I cut through one of these the other day, so got to be very gentle. That's enough. And use your finger to just make sure it stays round. And if you get a slip on the rim, basically you've got to get it off, because the rim will keep softening down. So you use your sponge just to get all the stuff out, and you can just on the inside of the rim there, do that. I got two of these, and this you can use a leather, which some people like to use, but I have these which do the same thing as a leather, and it just compresses the rim a little bit.